Hey, man.
Hey, I'm excited.
What you excited about?
Cuz, man.
Cuz what? Hollywood Hennessy, man. Look, I'm telling you, bro, you got the brim. He traded the shades in for the brim.
Country.
Yeah, man.
Well, we country,
you know, we
man.
country, man.
We from the South. Hold on now.
Yeah, country boys got that twang.
Hey.
Hold on now. Hold on.
All right, ain't trying to start nothing.
Hey.
Let me get real proper with it. Let me get my podcast voice on.
Oh, okay.
I switch up that tone a little
There
bit.
you go.
I'm going to stay country.
Hey, I hear you, man. But look, that voice y'all hear and that lovely face y'all see, that's the homie Layla. Oh, I said Layla.
Listen at you.
All these years in?
See what I'm saying?
Layla Martinez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
Excited to be here.
Appreciate
On
you
the
coming
GoodHenneC
through.
Show.
There you go.
Yeah,
Good
welcome,
Hennessy.
welcome.
Good.
You got to say it all together. I know you try to the good then space Hennessy. It's good Hennessy. You got
Good Hennessy.
There you go. Just
Did
say
I
it
say
all
right?
together.
You said it right.
That's
Good Hennessy Show. Yeah,
Good
you
Hennessy
good.
Show.
So welcome back to the A.
Thank you. I missed it.
I know, man. Where you been at? Down
Been
there?
in Miami, man.
All right.
305 South Beach.
305, man. Can I share a personal story real quick?
Go ahead.
So, just gonna give y'all a little context of who Layla Martinez is.
Been a minute.
So, she don't even know what story I'm about to tell.
Yeah, please don't embarrass me.
No, I'm gonna tell this story here. So, like, Layla hit me up. It's been a couple of years now. She was like, "Man, I'm about to go to Miami." And I was like, "Yo, that's what you gonna do?"
You
She
sure
like,
you want to go?
I'm like, you sure you trying to go down there? Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go down here. I got an opportunity, and I'm gonna take this opportunity and try to get the ball rolling and stuff like that. Like Layla, for y'all that don't know, she's super talented. She got like a lot of stuff that she can do. You know what I mean? So, she said she wanted to go down there. She was like, look, man, I need help moving. I was like, all right, Layla. Now, I ain't no big fan of helping people move like that. Even though I do help a lot of people move. Like, it's crazy. I should start a moving company or something.
You
but,
should.
So she was like, man, look, man, I just need help moving down there. You know, I got you on the flight back to the A. I was like, cool. So me and my Corey, my roommate, old roommate Corey, we went down there. Man, I'm telling you something. That was a rogue trip.
Yeah.
Ever in my life do that again.
Man, that thing there, like, we was all kind of craziness. Like, we were just
First of all, I'm not small. I'm not a small girl. So, like, it was 3 people in this little U-Haul thing. Like, and I was complaining. They wouldn't let me. Like, I was stuck in the middle like this for like 12 hours. Oh, my God. I couldn't even walk. I was so mad. I would never do it again.
We thugged it out, too, because I don't even think we stopped to, like, eat or anything. We just,
we didn't.
Oh, straight drive?
We went straight through. Like, and C was like, yo, man, I ain't used to driving this long, but I want to see how far I can go.
Right.
So, like, he drove for, like, a good 8 hours.
Yeah, that was
like,
nice.
straight up. And then I did the last 4, and I was just like, so we got there. We was, like, dog tired, bro. We got to Miami, like, maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just, like, hit the hotel, straight crash.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Then we had to get up the next morning and actually move in.
Yeah.
It was crazy, dog.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No, it was all good. Like, it was for the love, man. We did it, but it was like, it was not what we were expecting. Like, me and Corey thought process was like, man, we're going to get down to Miami.
It's going to be Miami.
Move in.
Yeah.
Have a whole day to just chill. We were so tired, bro. That next day, we was like, bro, I just want to relax.
Right.
I want to do nothing. So that way, it was cool, though, man.
It was a
cool.
mess.
It's all good road
I
trip,
think I
though.
was sore for like a good week.
Man.
I couldn't ask these 2 big dudes to like get in the middle, so I was just stuck. Like they was helping me out.
Like, how about trying to get a pink
my
scooter?
pink scooter. I was like trying to get them to take it upstairs. I didn't know the area, and they was like, "I'm not lifting that shit up."
Like this pink scooter weigh like, you know,
I'm
what I'm
always
saying?
on
Like
the
a
third
500-pound scooter, bro.
Yeah.
She was like, can y'all lift this up and put it in my room?
How many flight of stairs y'all had to go?
Bro, she
It
on,
was
like,
3.
Like the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
man.
But they weren't like huge steps, but still, though, it was just like, this scooter ain't no, it's not like taking a bicycle up.
Right.
This is like a scooter, bro, like with gas in it.
Right.
Yeah, it was a mess. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know, like, yo, that right there, we're going to have to lead out one outside to do something else. That ain't coming in here.
Oh, man.
But yeah, man, that was some good memories, though. Definitely good memories.
But
so.
see, this my brother. He loved me so much. He
Yeah.
helped me move all the way to
I told
Miami.
you, I
yeah.
got you. I wasn't gonna let you, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help out. That's my thing. So,
See what us single women got to go through? Got an extra
man.
producer
Oh,
to help
man.
you move to
Here we
another.
go.
Here it comes.
All right. I ain't even gonna start.
Here we go. So what's been up with you lately, man? Like, I know you got everything
Man.
going on right now. Tell us.
Yeah, it's
bring
a
us
lot
up
of
to speed.
positive things going on. I actually went to Miami to get more involved with the crossover audience. My pen is a little, back in the day, they used to be like, I'm a little too weird for Atlanta, and I was a little intimidated to move all the way to LA. So I was like, where is it a little more in between? I wanted to mix with different cultures because I couldn't really find that I had Just. He always got me as an artist, but I didn't feel connected that much. You had like the Dallas Austins and the CeeLos and the Bangladeshis here, but you know, other than that, I didn't really feel that type of crossover vibe here. So I went out there. And, you know, I got involved I met a lot of different people working on a few projects as a songwriter, you know. But I do miss Atlanta. It's nothing like Atlanta. I'm sorry.
Hey, say that again.
No place like ATL. I ain't gonna lie. I miss it so much.
Yeah. So, you know, down there, I know you were doing some styling. And, see, that's that multi-talented part. Just like, you know, styling, songwriting.
I own a styling company, too, called iStyles. And I was working with different accounts down there with, like, Y3, Adidas, Bloomingdale's, H&M, things like that or whatever. So, sorry.
Hey, we live and she like getting phone calls. So,
my bad. But I mean, it's been really good. But I mean, my focus, of course, I have my styling and things like that. But my focus is on my music. You know, I'm out here for a week to work with Just and another producer. But we'll be dropping the end of September. I'm really, really excited. So.
Yeah, man, she gonna get me back bring me back in the pop world, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, mate, no music. She's my outlet to make that type of music. Because like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like
nobody get me. I don't understand. Like people are like, well, what type of artist are you? I'm like, I'm just an artist. Why do I have to be thrown in a category? Like I rap, I sing, I write, I play the guitar, like I dance. I might feel like twerking one day. Like I don't know how to be put in a category. Like I don't get it. But I guess you have to. You have to.
I try to, you know, the marketing.
He stay yelling at me at that. Like
I try to, you know. I don't want, and the thing is, when I had those conversations with her, I don't want her to think that I'm trying to put her in a box. It's more so of just having, you got to have something to look at to go, as opposed to just, I don't want, because I know Layla, you know what I'm saying? So Layla is the type where she's so creative, she'll be all over the place.
Right.
So it's like, I got to get her to focus on something, you know what I'm saying? If you can focus on one thing, not necessarily just one thing, but get you to focus on something, then you can make it fine tuning, and then we can market it anywhere we want to go with it.
Yeah.
But just to get some fine tune so you can get some direction, you know what I'm saying, on some stuff. But we got some stuff cooking, man.
I already know about y'all too.
I did. I worked on a couple. We did
a song together, like, you know.
Yeah. We was just talking about it earlier.
That's the reason why I've always liked him as an artist, because like I'm no disrespect, you know, I'm from Philly, so like, you know, back when I was growing up, like they only played like I would say Outkast and maybe a little bit of Goody Mob, but not that much, you know. So like, and then you're from what, like
South Georgia, Quitman, Georgia.
What is Valdosta type of?
Yeah, see, it's around that area, the same area.
So like, I didn't expect, you know, to hear that type of sound from you. So when I was like, wait a minute, hold up, that's out there. So that's how I know, like, you shouldn't like stereotype or, you know.
Right.
That's why I'm all about like working and everywhere and, you know, exploring all different type of artists, because, you know, up north back in the day, you know, you would think that that's all that exists, you know, people that like got gold teeth and I'm just saying, like, that's what you know?
I got
I feel you.
Like you crazy with your artistry or whatever, and then you just jump right on the track, man. You know what I mean?
don't boost his head.
No, he's dope.
You're already Hollywood Hennessy over there.
And then just like as a producer, being from Macon, Georgia, you know, like
man, she calling out all the whole time.
when I met him, like, you know, I like to work sometimes like a lot on the spot. Like I like to just get in and create. I don't know how to produce yet, but like as an artist, you know, like I hear like beats and stuff in my head, and I'll be like, "Just I need this," and he'll just create it, you know. And I'll be like, "Damn, you get it." But a lot of producers, like I work with a lot of, you know, or as a writer too, a lot of producers that's like already successful. And I be like, just because you produce, you don't hear it, they don't get it. You know, they think that just because they're who they are, that I'm supposed to just, if it don't move my pen, it don't move my pen. But it's always been consistent with Just, always.
Oh, man, she's trying to make me blush over here.
Oh, man.
It has. You've been working with him, you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you're saying. But yeah, you definitely bring out something in him too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hear the difference.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy working with Layla for that, because she challenged me to make some different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that I get a chance to do that.
I ain't gonna lie though, it's been a lot of situations to where like I would have an idea in my head and like I don't know how to explain it, and I'll write or come up with the idea, and then I'll hear another artist just like do it.
Oh yeah, we don't.
It's been like 30 times, so I'm like, at least I know that I'm on the right track, but I need to get there. Like the last situation was this song called Yoga that I like a year and a half ago. I was like, I started really getting really heavy into yoga, and I was like, I noticed that a lot of the poses was like real sexual. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need a song. I didn't know how to explain it to Justin. I was like, I need a beat with some 808s. And he was like, what? I was like, I need you to find some meditation type music and like add it. And he did it, but I don't know if I explained it right. And then like, I wrote the like hook and everything or whatever, and I never like followed through.
Right.
And then Janelle Monáe dropped this dope ass track called Yoga. It is exactly what my intentions was from the beat to I was so mad. The same thing happened with Russian Roulette that I did. You know what I'm saying? It's Rihanna, so many songs, and I did it way before these artists came out. And you know, I'm just like, damn, like Martinez, it's time for you to push it. Stop being scared and listening to people. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I went, you know, I'd be on cloud nine now if I would have followed, you know, my heart and not my fear. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, same thing with me playing around with that right there, that Pluto, and then somebody else made some millions off of that.
Who doing Pluto?
Huh? Think about it.
B.O.B.
No.
No, because he ate. Never mind, that's another story. But
no.
Pluto. I heard who's doing some Pluto stuff.
He actually don't talk about Pluto as much now.
Yeah. He just had the album Pluto. Shout out to Future, man.
Oh yeah, damn, homie.
You know. She said damn.
But that's dope though, because it shows, you know, that you have the capacity to think on those levels.
Right.
All we gotta do is don't give up, which is, you know, it's hard out here when you grinding as an artist, and year after year you like, damn, like I've worked with so many people where we started out in closet studios that's like together grinding. That's like, most of them are guys though, but that's like super sky high now, and I'm still like trying to figure it out.
Get a little closer to the microphone.
Still trying to figure it out. So it's like, you know, it's good in one aspect, but then sometimes it could be a little, you know.
Yeah. But you know, you learning in that time that it's not happening. We learning. So it just went our time.
It just went your time. I mean, and it's hard to think like that sometimes too, because you have so many great ideas and you see them coming to fruition for somebody else.
Right.
And you swear you came up with that. Like, I be in the bed, like, and I wake up like I came up with this shit. So that's how I know nothing is new under the sun. Because like you don't. I don't even listen to the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just started kind of getting back in and trying to go out just to see what the crowd is listening to. But you really be thinking as an artist that you come up with this stuff yourself, and you don't. Somebody in the other part of the world is doing the same stuff. So, you know. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, my thing is just like, hey, keep pushing.
That's all you can do.
Because it's like, if you're great at something, eventually the world going to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, man, look, we got somebody else calling in. I'm telling y'all, look, it's the hotline, man. The hotline.
Wait, I have a question, though. Like, I'm not trying to turn this around on y'all. I know that I'm being interviewed right now, but I got a question for y'all since I'm in the room with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black men.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
And I'm not trying to, because, like, my movement is called Rebel Power, which I've been doing this for years. You know, now all of a sudden everybody want to be a rebel. But I'm a rebel based on, like, being able to speak things that's going on. I don't want to be like a preacher because it's so much stress shit going on out here. People want to be entertained. Nobody wants to be preached to all the time. But I do believe in, like, spreading the message. There's too much going on out here not to educate people, right? With that being said, why is it so many stereotypes with black women? I am so tired of black men saying, like, my question to you guys is black men, you know, because I don't know y'all situation with black women or whatever, but, like, I need to know, like, how is it that black people get so mad when, like, police officers, shooters, killers, and all this stuff, but yet y'all straight tearing us down. Like, y'all don't like us. So how y'all going to expect these other people to like us when we can't even come to y'all for help? Y'all don't even fuck with us. Excuse my language.
Hey, I married a black woman. I'm sorry.
I just want to know. But don't get me wrong. The stereotypes does come from a real place because there are a lot of, you know, but at the same time, I have 2 degrees. I got my own business. I've been grinding on my own. Ain't never excuse my language, to get nowhere. Which is why I'm still grinding, but, like, I'm not in that stereotype. So why should I be categorized or looked at as, like, an angry black woman? By the way, that's the name of my album.
Angry black woman.
It is, but it's gonna be so cold. Like, it's gonna be so dope. But I just want to know. So I'm gonna shut up and I want to hear from you guys. Like, what is the why? Because Nipsey Hussle, I'm sure y'all heard. I went on a rampage this morning. I don't usually do that, but, like, I'm gonna start speaking up. I don't want to be looked at as that way, but I just feel like I don't.
Speak your mind, man. So hold on, what happened? Somebody bring me. I don't know what happened.
Some guy was on Twitter talking about, like, he said something like black women are he said black women are a disgrace to the black culture. And then Nipsey Hussle retweeted and was like, I can't comment on it, but you right. And I'm like, didn't we just have Sandra Bland that just got killed by a white cop and y'all was all marching and going crazy on Twitter and Instagram? But yeah, y'all on here 2 weeks after this lady got buried talking about we a disgrace. Like, your mom blacker than me, your daughter blacker than me. Like, how we, nobody fuck with us, but everybody want to be us. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that one.
Nobody want to be black women, but everybody got the black ass, which mine is real. The black boobs, which mine is real. The black lips, but don't nobody want to be black. I don't get it.
That's a good question. Hennessy?
Like everything you just said is the same thing with black men. Like we get stereotypes on a lot of things.
But we want y'all. Y'all don't want us.
No, that's not true. Also,
we want y'all.
See, if you keep saying that, then it becomes more true. It's easier for people to believe that. You feel me? Like if you have a group of black men who are dogging women, and everybody's just paying attention to that, you're not paying attention to all the guys who are out there actually uplifting men. Uplifting women. You know, you're just paying attention to.
I have a question. How many of your rappers within the last year or 2 years, honestly, that have said, even in songs, artists that I look up to, that I'm a part of you being platinum, that's sitting up here talking about, I like them better red, or, you know, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Or like black women so angry. And I'm like, but I'm not, no disrespect to white women or nothing like that, because it's not their fault. But like, they not even checking for you if you ain't successful. At least we gonna hold you down. They don't even want you unless you already on another level. So, but you tell her we go diggers.
All of that is true for black women too. What I'm saying, like the stereotype only works if you feed into it. At the end of the day,
no, it's real.
But what about so you're saying there are no black men at all?
I didn't say that. I said it's a lot.
Like you can't say, you can't be just like single out the rappers. You feel me? Like, because at the end of the day, relevant rappers, you're only talking about a handful.
Okay, I know a lot of homies. I got brothers in my bloodline like that only date light skinned women because of what society thinks is beautiful.
That's their issue at the end of the day, because I can't speak for another man. I can't speak for why that man is dog.
So you telling me that that's not a real issue out here, that black men, even Kanye said it, he leave your ass for a white girl. I mean, these things come from a place. They're not things that's like not real.
I mean, even when Kanye said it, he was more so playing into the stereotype. It was more so a reference towards that. You know,
because
like,
it's a real issue.
It is, but I feel like the only way to really like even deal with that issue is to really just pay attention to the other side. You know, find black men who are actually saying good things to black women. Start promoting them more. You know, shout them out more. Because if all we're talking about is why are black men like dogging out black women, the only thing people are hearing is that black men are dogging out black women.
But they are.
Not all of them.
I didn't say all. I don't know every black man in the world, but it's a bigger ratio.
So why don't we focus on the black men who are?
We are. That's why I'm asking you. I'm trying as a black woman, but I'm not alone in this stance. Like, I can go on Facebook to regular people that's not rappers. I just had a whole debate with a guy on Facebook the other day because he posted a video and said how angry black women act different towards when they in relationships with white men. And then he posted another video with a whole bunch of black women dating black men, and he was like, see how they act ghetto when they would. And I'm like, so you gonna go pick Shaniqua or Shaquana from the hood and then go pick an educated black woman and compare? That's not fair. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with Shaniqua from the hood, because I'm from the hood. I just was the girl that was listening to Prince and Lenny Kravitz and stuff in the hood, but I still have that in me. But that's not just the makeup of me. I can be Philly, but I'm not just Philly. You know, I speak 3 different languages. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the stereotype that people want to throw me in. So I know a lot of black women that would love to be with black men, but they feel like they're forced to date other races because y'all don't want us no more.
That's not true.
See?
Hold up. Let's bring it back. Hold on. Let's bring it back.
I bet if y'all ask people to go and comment on this, I'm telling y'all this as a woman.
They're gonna do that because of what I just said. It's more so people are just going to. Everybody has had bad relationship. Everybody. You know, everybody's had like a stereotypical relationship with, you know, like let's say even in the black culture. You feel me? Like a lot of us don't be focused on the good relationships we had. A lot of us just focus on the bad relationships. So that's all we're gonna talk about. It's just constantly talking about the bad. Like that's how that always works. Like it's just the psychology of it. So if you're asking why black men do that, it's because that's all that's presented to us.
You don't think that I agree with you on that perspective, but you don't really think that that's a serious issue in our community. I don't even see no more kids being born that look like me. Everybody is mixed. Not that I'm Cuban and I'm in Miami and my last name is Martinez. My mother is a real Cuban woman, so people don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a real issue.
There's over 30 million of us. Like.
So you in denial?
No, I'm not in denial. I'm being a little more real about the situation because I don't want to talk about like why black men are dogging women because I want to talk about men who are uplifting women at the end of the day because I want to give I'd rather give that power.
No, I was asking that. I don't think that it's all black men. I love black men and I do think that they take away from everything that y'all go through. I feel like people period just keep taking away from black men, but y'all I'm not like y'all the strongest species out here to me. I look up to black men. I respect black men, but I know that there's a real issue going on out here. And I'm just wondering like
I think it's both ways though.
What you think?
I think it's both ways definitely. And I can just give small examples. I was just in the club, matter of fact, in Buckhead. And I see this all the time. Black guys that go up to a woman, specifically a black one, and just try to I don't know what they whispering in the ear, but just trying to dance, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I would think a club is for. When I used to go to the club back in the day, the girls dance with the boys dance with the girls, but it ain't like that no more. Like girls, they come dance with each other and dudes just chill. Now, when I do see a dude get the balls to go up and try to dance with a girl. It's all that attitude stuff. But I'll see the token white guy in the club come do the same thing, and she all for that. Another example, Walmart.
Oh, look at y'all all preaching it. I'm Martin Luther King in the background.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody cheering for me.
No. Because it's both sides.
I agree on certain aspects of that. Go ahead.
Walmart. You can start at the end of aisle 4. You walking this way, black girl at the other end. She walking this way. She gonna do this right here, walking past you. She don't even want you to attempt to say nothing to her. It's happened too many times.
Okay.
White woman or a Chinese woman, but I'm gonna just use white woman. Same scenario. She's smiling before she even even if she don't say nothing to you, she smiles, she'll nod or something.
Right. That's what the black women do. That's exactly what they do.
I mean, we don't feel wanted sometimes too.
A lot of times.
I mean, so y'all mean to tell me that y'all don't feel wanted when everybody wants y'all?
No, they don't. I'm telling you.
Every culture wants y'all now.
Do you have any clue how many women black men talk to on the daily?
Try to
talk to on the daily. It's more so. The reason we have such a tough skin against black women is the same reason probably black women have a tough skin against us. It's that rejection aspect. We'll try so hard to talk to a lot of black women, and we'll get shut down so much. After that, of course you're gonna have walls. Your personality's gonna change the way you.
Okay, so I don't want to be like on defense with it, because I feel like that's the issue with women. Period. We're always like right and not really listening. So I hear you guys like.
Because when we go up to just as we saying like a woman of a different culture, just as you said, they all want us. You feel me? Like it's easier for us to talk to them. Because there's less walls.
To them, like y'all be referring to us like we aliens or something.
Like, no.
No, the dude said like when I saved it.
Into what that dude said. Forget that. Because
but he's the majority though. Y'all are elite. Like he's the majority. I'm telling you, I deal with it all the time.
The majority. You don't want the majority. You want the elite.
But I'm speaking on because I have little sisters and I have my girlfriend. She has a daughter that don't even want to be black, and she's only 7. You know what I mean? So it's these kids is like this is an issue. I'm not even talking I'm talking about the babies that's growing up that want to be like now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the bleaching of the skin that's going on. I worked for a very successful R&B artist for 5 years in my you know what I mean? I was very blessed. I'm not gonna do no name calling, but his friend told me, you know what? You gonna make it just because you look different. I'm like, well, I thought he was complimenting me for a minute, you know what I mean? But then he was like, cause you pretty to be brown skin. Like it ain't a lot of pretty brown skin girls out there. Like you weird. And I'm like, the fuck am I alien?
No
You know what I mean? Like damn, cause I got hair because everybody think it's weird because you a black girl with hair. Like, what? I'm confused.
Most guys say that, and I don't think most guys even realize why they're saying it, but most guys say that because you gotta think about there's more dark-skinned women, you feel me? So every day you go out, you see dark-skinned women. Like, it's normal to you. You know, like, it becomes your norm. Not to say dark-skinned women aren't beautiful or anything like that, but if you eat, like the most expensive meal every single day, it becomes regular. You know, it's nothing.
So is that where exotic came from? Because I got a song coming out that I'm working on, by the way, which you probably want to jump on. It's called Bitch, I'm Exotic. And it's talking about, like, I'm the real exotic bitch. Like, not, excuse my language, because I don't refer to myself as that. I refer to myself as, like, a queen. I'm just saying it because that's the terms that's used to. But, like, how you gonna say she exotic when she a Diet Coke? I'm the real thing. Not like that. But I'm keeping it real.
Because everybody's the same.
Like, my skin don't look like everybody's skin. You know what I mean? Because to me, they don't even mess with me no more. Like, all my stuff, when I go, you can't, if you put a knife inside of me, I'm not going to deflate. So I'm the catch. Like, how am I not exotic? You know what I'm saying? My lips is the real big lips.
You're exotic. However, you got to find somebody who appreciates your type of.
Can I say
but
something?
In society, I'm not considered exotic.
Forget society. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't feed into society. I feel like.
Let me. I'm gonna say this. I've been quiet because I've been listening. I'm an observer, so I've been listening to what everybody's saying. And one thing is consistent with everybody's conversation, with your conversation, with Hennessy's conversation, with your conversation, with your conversation. Everybody base things off of their own experiences. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the way you view men and how men treat you is based off of your experiences. The way Hennessy view like stuff that happened is because stuff that he's seen, his experiences. Same thing with you. And really what it comes down to is that, like, you got to first off figure out what do you want. I feel like I'm being a counselor here, but look, you got to figure out what you want. So once you figure out what you want, then it's all about, okay, this is me. I'm going to work on myself. This is what my ideal of what I want. And from that point, women got to figure out, and the same thing with men. I'm not singling out anybody. What you have to realize is that, you know something? When you see BS, call it and move on. A lot of men and women stay in a certain situation because they think they can't do better, or they think that this person is the best thing for them, when the best thing for them is right next door. But you stick with something because you think, like, I can't. It's that self-doubt. You think that you can't do any better, so you stick in this. And then what happens, 2-3 years go by, and you feel like, oh, man, my time went by. So then you come out of this bad situation that you should have left 3 years ago, thinking that, oh, man, every dude is going to be like this, or every chick is going to be like this. And honestly, it's not that. You got to get that wall down, number one. Know that, yeah, you had some rough experiences, but move on. And, yeah, it takes healing. We've all been there. We've all had, like, either heartbreak, or we had a dude do us wrong or a female do us wrong. And it shaped a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me personally, I was never, like, big on relationships. Like, my wife is really my first real relationship. Everything prior to that was just me. That was the homie. I called every female before my wife the homie. Didn't realize the damage I was doing to them. Didn't realize the damage I was doing to myself. I put up a wall by calling the girl a homie, so I couldn't then grow there, because she's like, this dude treat me so nice, but he keep calling me the homie. You see what I'm saying? And it's like the same thing can be said with females too. When you put up a wall against a dude just because 3 dudes before him did you wrong, if you really just sit back and think about it, you look at your bad relationship that you had and think about the next 2 people you dated after that. The reason why those next 2 didn't go right, because you didn't let something go from that previous relationship. And that's for everybody. I don't care if you man, woman, whatever. All of us have been there. We messed up. People, people say that saying of like, oh man, it's somebody, it's one person out there for everybody. Like, no, man, it's like 4 or 5 people. You messed them up because you didn't let go of something that you could have let go 5 years ago, because you keep thinking that, oh, this next person gonna do me the same way. This person right here, he gonna do me the same way. She gonna do me the same way. And it's like, really, man, if you just let it go and be like, you know something? Yeah, that person did me wrong. Accept that. Realize that, something, part of it was me and part of it was them. Move on from it and let it go. Because if you don't let it go, you bring that baggage into another relationship. That person you brought it to, you're going to bring them down. And guess what? That person going to realize that you bringing me down with his baggage. I'm about to peace out. And now you thinking in your head, dang, he or she just like the last person.
One, yeah.
But you're right about that, but I can say though, like, and I'm not trying to turn this thing back to negative because I feel like you just preached a good sermon. But like, if you think about it, if we just go back to the main media, because that's what, you know, and I'm not talking about us underground people or, you know, people that like actually we can sit and have a conversation and try to learn. Like, I really want to know. I'm not trying to like, I want to know what's the problem between us. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Communication.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you look at all the celebrities that since I've been growing up, people that I look at, I never ever seen an Asian guy, a Caucasian guy, a you know, whatever, get on Twitter or Instagram since it blew up and say, these Asian bees is blah, blah, blah. Or it's only black men. So, and I think our culture, and I'm not just saying black, you know, I think the black culture, period, it's a serious issue. And I don't know if it's because deep down inside, people know our power, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's a separation that was taking place before any of us is born, and it's come to life. So I feel like ignore that it's a real issue is not being real. It's a real serious issue when you got 7-year-olds that don't want to be brown skinned. When you got men that people look up to, I don't want to focus on them, but we have to look at the people that's teaching the kids. These are our role models. So if you have somebody like Nipsey Hussle on a big platform like Twitter saying that black women ain't shit, you know, and I don't hear Jackie Chan. I mean, I'm just saying, like, or any type of, you know, I don't see that. We don't see Bruce Lee. I mean, what Tom Cruise, none of them people, whatever. Like, you know, these white bitches, you know, they do a disgrace to the. It's only black men, and they think it's funny.
I hear exactly what you're saying, and that is a true issue. I think that's a real issue in our community. It's the same thing with you know, the black on black crime. It's the same thing with, like, Hennessy said something a couple of weeks ago, and I've been meaning to bring this up. I should have brought it up in our first part, but like, you made a comment saying, like, man, how you used to give back to the community. Like, you know, you used to go down there and do all the back to school stuff and all that for the kids, but then you stopped because those same kids that you bending over backwards for trying to do for, they running around with Jordans and Polo and all that on, and it's like, why am I going out here trying to help y'all, and y'all look like y'all straight? And I thought about that, and it hit me, and it was like, you know something? That's our community. It's jacked up. I mean, our community is jacked up. The same issue that you're talking about is something that, and I'm not trying to go deep and talk about slavery and all this, but it's stuff. This is years of damage. It's just years of damage. You know what I'm saying? It's like the reason why we butt heads as a community of people is stuff that happened way before any of us got here. This is just like it is. But where it starts at is like when you said about, you know, you have a young child that look at Nipsey Hussle and that statement that he made. What we got to do is start sitting our children down and letting them know that, you know something, Nipsey Hussle, that's his opinion, and I don't think that his opinion is valid and it is not the right thing to say, but we got to sit down and have that conversation. Yeah, those are their idols, but you know what? Kids listen to you too. The thing is happening, we're not, as parents, we're not sitting down talking to our kids like we used to. Like, we letting the TV and the internet and video games raise our kids. We're not even sitting down. As parents, we got to stop and say, you know what? No, you can't watch a video game this week. You can't have the internet. You can't have a cell phone this week. And sit down, like, when the last time you sat down and had dinner with your family? Like, that's a real question. Like, when the last time you sat down and had dinner with either your mom, your dad, or your sister, your brother, like, sit down and have dinner with no TV on, no cell phone on? When the last time that happened?
Tiger, he said something, and I read through, I mean, from what I got from him, but he was saying that, like, being around the Kardashians is just a different experience. You know, and I feel like he probably see that, like, family tradition where they, like, eat together like that. I don't know nobody. I was just telling my homegirl her dad just bought her a car, and I'm like, you got a dad? Like, what? I don't know. None of my homegirls, I'm just, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
real, though. That's real.
But see,
that don't even exist where I'm from. All the dads is gone.
And growing up, like, I had my token black friends. I still got them. But most of my friends were white. So I got to see that. What Tiger say he saw?
Yeah,
I got to see that. Like, I got to see, like, the husband. There is a husband.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He go out and work. The wife stay home. 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? We got there in the yard playing. See the truck pull up. Dinner already ready. Type of stuff. Like, they got that family structure. They been had that though.
Yeah.
So
we
why
had
is
it.
it not? What happened?
I don't know what happened. I just know that we ain't got it.
Yeah.
So what?
No, it's before crack.
It's got
before crack. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, man.
I think
like,
white people do crack too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. No,
It's gotta
Probably
be-
more than us.
It's before all of that, man. Like, really, what we got to do as people is we got to first off accept that we doing it wrong.
I
There
agree.
you go.
I
Say
think
that we doing
it's
it
a
wrong.
team issue.
It is.
Not,
Yeah.
not just black men, not just black women. I think we all got a problem, you know. And I think if more black women, you know, if we really talk to our brothers, you know what I'm saying, and if we do more to like uplift, because y'all go through a lot of stuff. I'm not even gonna lie, black men got to deal with a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, and I feel the pain. So that's why I'm like, why don't y'all mess with us? Because these girls y'all going after, I promise you, you can't even smile at them unless you already doing something. You know what I'm saying? They want successful black men. They not about to be on Peter Street, you know what I'm saying, grinding with you, or on Scepter or on Martyr doing all that. They dads don't raise them like that. They dad raised them to go after the best. Our parents come from holding your man down, being a backbone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we was taught. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what we do, and then like we look up, and after y'all make it, y'all don't even want us no more.
But you know what that comes back to? It's the thing that we just said. We as community of people, we got to accept that we doing it all wrong.
I agree.
Like all of that stuff. It's certain things, man. I had a homeboy, man, because we have like group me. We go back and forth talking about different things, and like out of the 7 of us, a lot of us are in this music, entertainment. You know, you got a couple of producers, you got songwriters. This is just what we love to do. And one guy, he in politics, and he always kind of bring the intellectual portion to our conversation. And he was saying like, man, it's amazing how like other cultures, like white people, Asian people, Indian people, they push their children to certain fields. And they tell their child, if you ain't doing this field, you ain't in this house. Like they very strict with, like, if you look at Asian families, they gonna be in math and science, and they gonna be in engineering, all of that. And you not medicine, they're gonna do that, and you ain't no. If one child said they don't want to do that, they treat them like outcasts, like, oh, don't come here, like, and they have to literally make it on their own. But if you want this family help, you gonna do what, because they know that doing this is like, that's a career. Like what we doing with music, bro. Like only a few of us gonna make it. That's just the real deal. Like I hate to be like that and sound pessimistic, but the truth is, the odds are against us doing music. That's why the people that's really doing music, you gotta love it. Because if you don't love this, you can really gonna get a 9 to 5 and really do something else. Mm-hmm. But those other cultures, they say like, man, look, you're gonna do this. They come out the womb like, you're gonna be a doctor, you're gonna be a lawyer, you're gonna be this. Like you're gonna do those fields, and we're gonna push you towards that. And they raise their child up to be that. And that's all that child know. And what happens is, yeah, the child might be mad when they're young, but when they get older, they happy because they making 6 figures. They understand the true meaning of family. They ain't going out here doing like when we do and get money and ball out and go and buy unnecessary stuff. They bring it back in the family. I got a dude right now that I work with. He stayed with his mom, his dad, sister, brother, and 2 other family members. And he making decent money. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't rich, but he making decent money. And they pulling it and putting it back in the family. He got 1 car. They family share 1 car. And he making it work every day. And we over here, we get a little bit of change, and we go out and trying to buy a 6 Series Benz. Why?
Because we ain't never had none.
We ain't never had that. But we can change that. But it starts at home. The only way we're going to change anybody's life is we got to change our kids' life. So then they can change somebody else's life. They can change their child's life. But if we try to go out here and we see, just because we got this big internet right now, right, we think that we can go out and affect 30 million people at any time. Why try to worry about that when you got one person at home that you ain't showing no attention to? But we trying to get online and try to change the world. Like we right here live right now, trying to change the world live.
Man, we want that, not to cut you off, but we want them 6 series and all that stuff because we see that stuff.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's these TVs and stuff. This is raising these kids. That's why they want that. It ain't because you ain't never had none. Because I can go back and speak on this particular guy that I know personally that's not black and never had anything. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want a Beamer though. Yeah. When he did get some money, he went and bought some more land and continued to buy land. Now he make $10 million a year farming. He didn't want a Beamer because he ain't never had nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like our culture, you know, we look at, you know, we look up to like, you know, the Jay-Z's and like, I mean, he raised me. I say that all the time. Like growing up in Philly, like you couldn't tell me like we wasn't gonna marry Jay-Z, or if Jay-Z ain't say do this. Like he raised the girls in the hoods up north. Like Jay-Z was the man, and Biggie and the Nas's and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's who we had to look up to because we didn't, or the guys at the basketball courts or something like that. Like that was who raised us. You know,
right.
Whatever. So if they pulling out with the Lexuses and stuff, that back in the day, shit, we thought that's what That's what I mean. Like when I say we ain't have nothing, you know,
I feel
that's
you.
what you want, you know, when you
Yeah,
become
because you
successful.
see it, and I just recorded a song about my role model was a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a doctor, it wasn't a lawyer, it wasn't Obama, or none of that type of stuff. We didn't see those people. Those people, if they were in the hood, they got the hell up out of there and then come back.
Then come back.
So yeah, I understand. You know, I understand where it's coming from.
But you was probably considered, you know, because like you was in the hood, but you still was hanging around with the white people and stuff like that. And like the same thing for me, like while I was in like the craziest part of Philly, you know what I'm saying? Like I was still in my room listening to like Prince or like Jimi Hendrix, you know, and artists like that or whatever. And like, you know, I was considered a weirdo. I didn't get it. Like, why do I have to I listened to Jay-Z, but that wasn't where I stopped at.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, so when people hear that of me, they just like, oh, she a pop artist. I'm like, why? Because I like listen to all music, or I like to do, I don't want to just do, you know, that type. I didn't grow up in the church. I grew up Muslim. You know, so like I was garbed up from head to toe. Actually, Arabic was my first language. My mother and father was Muslim. So like I didn't grow up in the church and all that stuff that people think black people, you know what I'm saying, grow up in. Like, I just grew up different, you know what I'm saying? So why do I have to get thrown? So when people, I get that, what type of artist you, I don't understand what that means. I'm just an artist. Like, I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I left Atlanta, because I felt like, you know, I was, you know, I mean, I was in the studio with Gucci Mane. I've been in the studio with Big Boy before, you know what I mean? I worked for Usher. Like, I've been around all these different people, which was beautiful. And I definitely feel like there's no place like Atlanta, but I also wanted to, like, see what's up with Pitbull. Or, you know what I mean, like, you know, I don't know. I just wanted to try different things, you know, whatever. So.
Well, look, man. I think this here is a monumental episode.
Hey, I'm talking about this episode.
Y'all still ain't answer my question though. Why
we
y'all?
We gonna answer that off camera, because look, we definitely got to get out of here.
Okay.
I do want to see this, because this just came up. This is some hot topic stuff. We did kind of get into this in Chatty Patty, but I did want to share this. And I don't want to take anything away from you, but I got to bring this up. Just a little information about that diss track coming tonight. There are reports that Drake right now is at OVO Fest wearing a Free Meek Mill t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
And this is just what somebody close to the camp said about the track. It says that it's 5 minutes long.
Oh, he doing a comeback?
No, this is Drake. It's produced by Boy Wonder, Vinyls, Detail, and 40. It's been in the making since the day after Meek's ghostwriting tweets till now. It'll premiere 11 p.m. during Drake's OVO Fest set, and the title is called 3 Strikes.
Oh, wow.
It's the final diss track from Drake. He's been putting in work in this one to ensure that Meek cannot respond to it. He said, I could tell you exactly what he's going to do to ensure that. He said, I can't tell you exactly what he's going to do to ensure that that he won't be able to do that, but let me tell you, it's something he's been hinting at since the very first diss, back to back to back. So go back and listen to the first diss. I guess something's in there that's kind of hinting to.
That boy's smart, man.
Strategic.
He's smart, man.
And that's your boy from Philly, man.
Don't ask me nothing, because like, I bang with Meek. I love Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying? But I also love Drake, and I don't like no in-between people, you know what I'm saying? But like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is
So
what it is.
we'll see. Well, you know, tune in 11 tonight, and you know, I'm sure that the internet, it will be up on StraightOutTheDen.com. I'm just going ahead and plug that myself real quick, but it'll be up there later on tonight. But that's it, man. Layla, we got to get out of here. But are we going? Do we want to show a video? Is it okay if we show the video? Okay, we're gonna show the video, but give the people just a timeline, because I think today people really got an understanding of who you are outside of music, which is great, because outside of music, that's what people carry with, and that takes you, you know, a long way. People want to like you. If they don't like you, then they ain't gonna listen to the music. So I think we did our job there. But as far as the music go, when can we expect some new music? You know, where can they go now to hear new music from you right now?
Well, as far as new music, I mean, I just shot a video or whatever. The song is called "Bitch Get Up," and it's you can check it out on YouTube. Everything is Layla Martinez. But again, I'm out here recording. I'll have new material dropping the end of September. Hopefully, we'll have a video following that October. So y'all will have new material coming up. I'm very excited. So.
Dope. Hennessy, what you got, man?
Final word? Man. Well, I ain't got no final words, but this episode was definitely needed.
Yeah. I'm not an angry black woman, though.
No.
I just wanted to ask, this is serious, and we had the conversation on the way here, and I'm around a bunch of beautiful black men, so I wanted to ask, you know, live to see what was going to happen, but well, I don't know. I think it's still to be continued.
Oh man, yeah, it can definitely be continued.
All right, well, thank you.
we definitely appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
If you want to give out your contact info again, your
Yes.
social media, all
All
that.
right. So my Instagram is Layla, Layla Martinez. Same thing for Facebook and for YouTube. And Twitter is Layla_Martinez. So it's LAYLA_MARTINEZ. Everything else is just straight up Layla Martinez. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Layla Martinez Music. MUZIK. Sorry, y'all. Instagram is Layla Martinez Music. MUZIK. There you go.
Yeah, it is. And of course, we are on the Good Hennessy Show. You can follow us at all social media outlets at Good Hennessy Show. That's GOODHENNEC. Live Hip Hop Daily TV. My bad. Follow them on all social handles as well. It's spelled just like I said it, Live Hip Hop Daily. You can follow my personal handle at Jimmy Hennessy. That's JIMMYHENNEC. And yeah, man, people start valuing each other.
There you go.
What you got for me, Jay Good?
Man, you know, that's it, man. Like I said, I think this was a dope episode, man. It was some good knowledge going on right now, and you know, I'm say what you just said. Just, you know, care for each other, man, and remember that, you know, in order to change somebody else, you got to change yourself first. So start at home, and then you know, move away from there, and hopefully, man, we can see some change with our communities.
I can't wait to post this.
Rebel Power.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. But look, man, it's Jay Good, Straight Out the Den, man. Got the homie Jimmy Hennessy. You can follow me at Straight Out the Den, STR8 OUTDADEN. Yeah, man. Good Hennessy Show. Another dope week, man. Y'all stay tuned next week. Never know what we got in store.
Yes, sir.
We out.